Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of ages 17 and up, because this game is in for mature. Get it? Get it? Welcome back to A Spodzer. Episode 12. I'm going to Starborn, and this is a Baldur night. That was a fact about the game instead of a fact about me. What a twist. In the last episode, we got our halberd up to plus 15. And so the only thing we really needed to work on in order to get like our base build was to get my endurance to a point where I could wear this this armor and light roll, which I can do now. One day I was bored, and I just started playing this character. I'm sorry if people wanted to see that, but I went down to the New Londo ruins, and I farmed up them spooky boys again. Really? You're gonna heal while I'm right here? That guy was not a smart person. If we go down here, we will meet a guy named Ricard, who is not nice at all, and we'll kill him and take his weapons. But, with this armor, with the full armor set, our poise, that's what I'm trying to say, is enough that we can now just withstand attacks like that and just heal right in front of him and say, "Screw you, buddy." I'm you know, give him the middle finger, so to speak. A few things to go over before we proceed. The first was that I got this armor. You see that now. But I also missed a couple of things that I needed to read. The first of which is the flame stone plate ring, and that might not even sound familiar to you if you've never played the game before, because I didn't pick it up last time. I got myself back to the top of the tower here, and my mind just got set to going through the tower, and I started to progress just a tad, but I only progressed enough to pick this up. The Flame Stone Ring. I don't know why I put it on. Probably because I was just hitting buttons. Stone plates, the symbol of a true knight. Grant the strength to face various hardships. The red stone plate symbolizes fire and boosts defense against flame. So that'll make us just more resistant to fire damage. That wasn't already obvious to you, but should have been. Should have been. The blooming purple moss clump. Should have been obvious what that did. It gets rid of toxic and poison. Just go ahead and read the description here, though. Potentially medicinal moss clump with a flower reduces poison and toxin and restores status. Toxin is a more vicious form of poison which quickly leads to death. Moss clumps without a flower are useless against toxin, and a lack of these moss clumps could lead to an early demise. But we had one when we needed it, and that's great. And what's in here? A divine blessing. Holy water from Goddess Guinevere. Fully restore HP and undo irregularities. The Goddess of Sunlight Guinevere, daughter of the great Lord Sunlight Gwyn, is cherished by all as the symbol of bounty and fertility. Red Titanite chunks. We got those off of the knights when we went back and killed the stray demon. Titanite chunk for weapon reinforcement. Red Titanite has powerful fire energy. Reinforces fire weapons to +9 and chaos weapons to +4. With the discovery of Chunks and Lordran, the race to locate the legendary slabs has begun. But could they be mere myth? We already know that they are not, because we killed the Straight Demon last episode and upgraded our halberd to +15. And the rare Ring of Sacrifice. This mystical ring was created in a sacrificial rite of Velka, the goddess of sin. The magenta-shaded ring is especially rare. Its wearer will lose nothing upon death and will be freed from any curse whatsoever. But the ring itself breaks. We will be using that later in the game. There's a spot where that will come very, very much in handy. But I suppose I should show you where I got that that flame stone plate ring. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
That's Billy. Billy likes to throw bombs at people. He's not very nice giant. Or maybe he is. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's just throwing stuff. He just likes to do that. We got the Baldur gauntlets. This chest right here is where I got the stone plate fire. The flame stone plate ring. Float stain float ring. I got a ring there. You know what I'm trying to say. Maybe. The important thing is I tried. But yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. I can though. Let's do it. Alright, and now we're stuck on this path. This will lead down to the tar pit. Oh, we're not stuck on this path. We could drop down there. If you drop down here, if you're fancy enough with your dropping, you can drop on a bunch of I-beams until you get all the way to the bottom in the tar. I do at some point want to come back and just so we can say we collected all the items and read all the descriptions. But that'll be in a later episode. I really like to get to a point in the game where we can teleport between bonfires as early as possible. Just because it makes getting around so much easier. Obviously. I don't remember that just being a dead end. I thought there was, like, a dead guy with an item on him there. Weird. I guess I remembered wrong. Do 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 do. Just run as fast as you can right here. It looks scary, but you can do it. I believe in you. Alright, let's see here. Gauntlets worn by the knights of the ancient kingdom of Baldur. They are made from thick iron plates. Baldur was the homeland of the Night King Rendel, but it came to ruin after a great many undead were spawned. If we go up here, we can kill that guy that's been throwing bombs at us. Just like that. And we get another Titanite chunk. And we can break all the bombs. Just for fun. Boss! That's the boss. The boss of this area. The Iron Golem. There should be a couple of chests in here, I think. No? No, I guess not. No, this is where you summon, if you go in that room when you've got human form, you can summon in an NPC ally to help you fight the boss. I'm glad I landed on the wood right there. That would have sucked to not. And since I just pointed out later on in the game, we're going to be traversing the Sin's Fortress again just to get all the items. It will be beneficial for us to come over, to jump over here and kill this giant as well. Oh, jeez. Because he is the guy that... He's the guy that drops the balls down that just roll around all over the place and cause you grief. He just drops the boulders in there. They land right here. And these pistons on the walls fire them in different directions. Be wary of Amazing Trap. But doing that does mean that we cannot follow a storyline now, because those giants do not respawn. If you point the mechanism this way and have the boulder smash into that guy there, the wall will break out, and there will be a prisoner you can release, named Big Hat Logan, who can teach you all manner of sorcery and junk, but we're not sorcerers, so we don't need Big Hat Logan. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. You know, may be disappointing to anybody that watches this in the future and thinks highly of it, but I'm not sure if my channel is going to maintain doing scholarly playthroughs. Nah, it will. No, I've just decided they're still going to be called scholarly playthroughs. Because I like the sound of it. And I like calling it a spodzer. I feel like it might irritate some people. But the kind of people that are irritated by it are the kind of people I don't need to be friends with.
What? Who are you? Another undead. I took on Sin's Fortress alone, but I'm no different from those vile creatures. I was driven by conceit. Ah, you think you're different? That you can handle it? Yes, I remember that feeling. For I was the same. So, let me help you out. With your soul searching.
He will sell us items. If you leave Lautrec alive, later on this guy will try to help him kill you. Along with another guy. I don't recall the other guy's name. But this guy sells black fire bombs, green blossoms. The green blossoms will give you a boost to stamina. He sells large titanite shards. He also sells a tower shield. I think we're gonna buy that.
Go along, try and make something of yourself. But nothing will kill.
And now we've got the tower shield. A metal great shield used by Knight Berenice. Known for his heavy armor, this thick plate of iron is heavily defensive, but ultra-heavy. Great shields are very stable and deflect attacks, however one cannot parry, and instead bashes with the shield. I believe we need a certain amount of strength to wield that as well. We do. We need 30. We are far from that. We only have 18. Trying to remember what the halberd scales off of. What do we need there?
What do we need there?
Dex. It's interesting. Like, it requires more strength than it does dex, but it scales better off of dex. I wonder if that makes any real-world sense. I thought that would kill us. I suppose this isn't Dark Souls 2, though. Oh, shots fired! I don't remember this. Sniper crossbow? Interesting. Large crossbow with long distance used by Kareem snipers, often used with sniper bolts. But while crossbows are normally easy to use, the sniper crossbow requires dexterity. Interesting. Who's walking around? Why? Leonidas! That's crazy. Yeah. I don't know why I refrained from speaking on this for so long. It's not like other YouTubers are gonna get upset just for me saying their name or mentioning that I like to watch them. There's a YouTuber you may have heard of named MFPT, MF Pallytime, motherfucking Pallytime. And I actually kind of like his names for characters in here, which is why I called the giant on the top of this tower Billy, and why I just called that Snake Man Leonidas. Because he basically, if you don't kill him, he just follows you around the entire fortress, no matter where you go. But I've never seen him go that far. I've never seen him come, like, all the way up here. So this is very interesting to see him there. If you ask me, he just earned the name Leonidas even more. Well, alright then. Is that gonna mean that my bloodstain is on that I-beam? I feel like it is. I feel like my bloodstain is gonna be on that I-beam and I have to go back up there. Let's have a look-see. There it is! Okay. I guess we're going back up there. Oh, he does respawn. I know for a fact that Billy does not, though. Bobby does. I've never heard anybody name that giant. I've just decided his name's Bobby. Damn it, Bobby! Yeah, I can't do it. Every once in a while, I can do a really good Hank Hill impression. Not all the time, though. Obviously. Because that one there just sucked. Let's go fly a kite up to the highest height and send it soaring. We can't drop down there from here. Where do we need to go to drop on that? Right there? I guess I went up too high. I didn't need to go up as high as I did. Synonymical phrases? Is that a word? Synonymical? It's really fucking fun to say. Jeez, I feel like that's the most fun I've ever had saying a word. That's crazy. Nailed it! You would shoot me with electricity. Oh!
Get the party.